That is massive. It just played on the TV. Alright. Breaking news. Women killed in Pickering. So, alright, so a woman has passed away. By the way, so a woman has passed away after a suspected stabbing attack occurred in Pickering. So we are tracking this live. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Who did what? So there are emergency alerts being aired across sort of the province of Ontario. It actually just came on the TV for me. No, I don't know what the Sigma is happening. I'm gonna get some sources on the screen as soon as possible. Okay. Okay, we have a source on the screen right now. So that is our feed of what's happening. Okay. So yeah, this is a source. That's the CP24 video. So, a sadistic and cowardly, unprovoked attack that was captured on video. Manhunt continues for suspect after elderly woman fatally stabbed by stranger outside her Pickering home. So we got emergency alerts probably around 5:30 p.m. announcing the attack. Okay, so on X, sometimes stuff's tricky to, yeah, access all the data. But this embedded here. Okay, Pickering.ca. Um, where did I figure that out? Would it be under police reports? Durham Regional Police. There is no media release on the Durham Regional Police website currently. We don't know the identity of the attacker. What ads, bro? Right, I didn't see the ads. There are no ads. Oh, what the? Whoa, okay. It's a lot weirder now that I'm looking at the ads. Okay, thank you for tipping me off about that. That was weird. That's some weird stuff. Wait. Okay, there's nothing weird here. I was gonna say. Better not be anything else weird on the screen. So, elderly woman has passed away following an assault in Pickering, Ontario. I'm gonna see if there's any... Okay, so... that right there is an image of the
Breaking
scene.
news from Pickering, where...
No, that's copywritten. No, no, no. So yeah, that's the same thing being reported by CTV. This is by CBC, wait. Woman dead after unprovoked stabbing in Pickering. Police warn nearby residents to shelter in place. Alright, so I'm gonna... There's sources all over. So there's... As of a 2021 report by Wikipedia, there are 696,692 people in the area. It's an area of around 2,523 square kilometers. The region was established in 1974. It's in the province of Ontario, Canada. So... Ooh, okay, Canada Post strike. Wait. I'll be right back. Daddy. Alright. So I'm back. Yeah, I don't know how you know that. How would you know who actually did it? Okay. What are these ads? Okay, so the suspect fled the scene on foot in an eastward direction. The man is described as brown and was wearing a surgical mask, a long black coat, and was carrying a long black bag. Okay. obviously gonna have to make that a lot much smaller text. Okay, so the suspect fled the scene on foot in an eastward direction. The man is described as brown and was wearing a surgical mask. So we have updates on the profile of the suspect. Wait, I'm gonna get some intel out. As well, just so you know, I am not
You sent in a proposal, but your manager has so many questions.
I will be dead.
I am not a streamer, really. I'm not a live streamer person. Andre get okay. I'm not even gonna read that out loud, in case that's considered offensive. But I have no confirmations on the current situation. I'll be right back. Get some. Shoot, that's gonna create an echo. That's gonna create an echo. Oh, okay. We have sources and people in the area. So, according to the people in the comments section right now, there was 4 cars. Someone just saw 4 cars undercover. Didn't go past that. 2 choppers around. Alright, so that's my new update. So choppers are in the air. They could be. Wait. Wait. Boundaries. Apps and maps. Wait, let's see if I can get maps. Oh, shoot. Alright. Ontario map counties. Okay, so they could be within the Pickering, Whitby, Darlington, Hope, Port Hope, sort of Clark, Coburg, that area, as well as Hamilton Township, not to be confused for the city of Hamilton, Steel City, not Steel City, a separate Hamilton Township. Could also be near Peterborough, Uxbridge, Reach. So, because they said that the suspect was heading east, so I do not know what direction the suspect was headed in. So, alright, so I'm gonna get more sources. No barking. uh, um, this is not a police statement. This is my estimation, but the Pickering area is where the mouse is highlighted right there. I wish I could get like a. Let's do a bit of zoom and maybe like move it to the side of it. So he's likely within the Pickering area, but if he headed eastbound and continued eastbound and got on a vehicle, he could have gone north, went to the Uxbridge, Prescott, Bullenberry, Georgino sort of area, Brock. Or he could have gone down, went to Whitby, Darlington, Clark, which has places like Garden Hill, Ontario, and some native reservations. It also has places like Clarington, Ontario. And then there's Hope that has places like Port Hope, Coburg, Colburn, that sort of area. Hamilton Township, not to be confused for Hamilton, Ontario. Lindsay, Belleville, that's further in the other direction, so the suspect is likely not to the point or further east of the point of the, hi Danny, um, of that area. Snoopy says, it was taped up. I just went to the street. I saw 4 cars undercover, didn't go past that. 2 choppers been around, though. So this is live breaking coverage. As well, if you have any new intel that you'd like to share, please comment it down below. I will read it. Right? So yeah, so the Pickering, Ontario attack, there is a shelter in place warning. Shelter. So there is a shelter in place warning in effect in Pickering? Pickering. Think I've been there before. I drive past it before many times. I think I've been in the actual area before, in person, IRL. No cheats, no creative mode. No. Okay. Everything's under control, everybody. Go to channel. So there's a Kiko fishy army, bro. In effect in Pickering? Pickering. Kind of valid. I think I've been there before. I drive past it before many times. I think I've been in the actual area before in person, IRL. Okay, Edmonton has a goal in the hockey game tonight. No creative mode. No biting. No. Okay, that may have just created a giant echo chamber. Oh, Brim. Oh, Brim. Don't you dare. I'll be right back. You're going outside for a while. You can hang out with Dad. My apologies now. He's hanging outside with Dad. Okay, I am back. I really hope the echo thing is a joke. Okay? I really hope there's not that bad of an echo. So, the Durham area is in like southeast Ontario. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. That's Northumberland. So that's not where we're tracking right now. City of Pickering. Notice of facility closures and program cancellations in response to the emergency alert to shelter in place. All ongoing DRPS and ongoing DRPS investigation. The City of Pickering has closed all public facilities, including community centers and library branches. All scheduled city programs and classes are also canceled until further notice. Please visit pickering.ca for updates as more information becomes available. Wow, they're really gatekeeping just reading the replies. Unless I'm absolutely signed in right now. Yeah, go Oilers, go. But we're tracking a murder right now. Share and post your comments on the situation. I'm gonna repeat some details. The suspect fled the scene on foot in an eastward direction. The man is described as brown and was wearing a surgical mask, a long black coat, and was carrying a long black bag. So probably a gym bag or a duffel bag. Is in the possession. I do not know if it contains any paraphernalia, any illegal substances or weapons in the bag. I don't know what's in it. but there's reportedly a long, large black bag in the possession of the suspect. For all we know, the suspect is listening in now. If you are, turn yourself in. Enjoy your 15 minutes of fame. Sick, sick man. You know, it's tragic if a family member, a friend, dies. So there are people. Who are you? I don't know. I'm not gonna pronounce your username because I know it's a trap. I don't know who actually has done it. Who did it? Anyone here play Fortnite? Alright, so I'm continuing to track this breaking news. I'm actually gonna go back up to see if there's any new intel. Alright, if there's any new information. Is there a past hour? Okay. Another goal for the Oilers. There you go, if you support Oilers. Okay, 33 minutes ago. Durham Regional. Okay, I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Durham Regional Police, I'm going to try my best. Chief Peter Moriera. Moriera says the woman was outside her home in the Fairport Road and Lynn Heights Drive area just after 3 p.m. when an apparent stranger approached and stabbed her. He says the suspect, who was wearing a surgical mask and a long black skinny jacket, fled on foot, and he is believed to be armed. At least part of the sadistic and cowardly, quote, attack was captured on video. He says the emergency alert was sent to mobile devices and television screens. Oh, says the emergency alert sent to mobile devices and television screens was intended to warn neighborhood residents, but it also went out to a wider audience. I know it was on 99.9 Virgin Radio, Toronto, so the Toronto station of the Virgin Radio network was broadcasting the news and the emergency alerts. At least part of the sadistic and share and post your comments. Okay. That's your role in this, everybody tuning in. Share and post your comments. Okay. And they said, like, in any sort of suburbs and stuff in Ontario, in, like, New York State, like, the Eastern Seaboard, really anywhere in North America, in growing, like, suburban districts, these things increase. That's actually what the chief said, that as a growing area, Pickering is going to begin to have more and more threats that are going to have to be prevented or addressed. So, no. Back inside. Shouldn't have let him back in. No, no, no. Shh, shh. Goal for the Edmonton Oilers. Another goal. So Edmonton has another goal. So she is approached by a man unknown to her. At 5:40 p.m., Ontario Provincial Police sent out an emergency alert on behalf of Durham Police, saying officers were investigating a homicide suspect at 2125 Lynn Heights Drive, and were asking residents in the area to of in the area of to in the area of to monitor the media for updates. Okay, I think I figured out what they meant, what the message is. So that was the alert that was sent out to many people on the screen right there. Emergency alert. The Durham Regional Police suspect one. Suspect one unknown male. Police request that the public shelter in place. Please monitor local media for further updates. Alert ready. .opp.ca. Actually, okay. So this is more information. Description, not available. Eye color, not available. Facial hair, not available. Hair color, not available. Skin color, not available. Glasses, not available. So that hasn't been confirmed there, but there were other sources. There are other sources that have said the man is described as brown and was wearing a surgical mask, a long black coat, and was carrying a long black bag. That's like a tongue twister for some reason to read. So there hasn't been much more news breaking about the situation within like the past 15 minutes. So I'm still continuing the breaking coverage for now. All right. Oh, that's only for America. Okay, nothing on open megahertz. Oh, that's in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna try and get. I'm gonna do Toronto Emergency Services.
We're not going to tell you why you should visit Nova Scotia. We'll let actual visitors do that instead.
So delicious. And
don't forget the coastline.
you can be...
Good point. I believe he was at Toronto General in the last week or so. Copy, Charleston. Thank you so much. 2836.
Alright.
2943, go ahead.
Alright.
Short fire. Area 142's arrived, 39 Stone Jean Boulevard. Roger, 142. Car 11 command, your ETN is past 10 minutes. Roger. Toronto Fire, this is Car 11. We've had a residential house fire that's commenced in the kitchen. We have primary search completed on the first, second, and third floor. Secondary search has commenced on the primary first and second floor. Going to begin in the basement. The fire has been knocked down. We have initial ventilation, mechanical ventilation starting, and we're going to be starting with PPP shortly. No injuries as of yet. Police and EMS are on scene. Roger, Car 11. Command 08111, we have rehab set up to the west of the building. Rescue 325 cap is ladder 325 lobby. You've got a successful reset by on-site staff.
Share and post your comments if you have any comments.
Captain, we've had a full reset of the system here. You can clear ladder 325.
Roger, rescue 325.
Two Alpha 10 4 posted to D2L.
What was the details?
Sure.
That's all, thank you.
Oh.
Okay, on the east end of the platform, you have two males photographing. We'll make arrangements and send people up there. Thank you for the call. Are they crossing in front of your train, over?
Two males photographing. Wait.
Yeah, they crossed in front of my train, then
Durham
they crossed
Region,
back over,
GTA,
and they started walking
East
west
live
along
audio
the platform on track 4, I guess back down the stairwell, possibly over.
West along the platform, track 4, and then possibly down the stairwell. Okay, thank you. Appreciate
This
that.
is believed to be radio.
MX controller.
Radio? Yeah. Radio
9332.
conversations between rail authorities, I believe. So yeah, major breaking news. But I think this is about the end to our live stream. I thank you for tuning in. I'm not a live streamer. I don't really consider this a live stream career, part of my live streaming era on YouTube. This was just me getting the word out there of what's happening. So, thank you for tuning in. God bless.